What's going on, you guys? Welcome to the channel, my friends, and thank you for being here. I'm your overlord, the Godless Gamer. Sit your butts down, because we're playing some more Stellaris. This is episode 6 of my tale of Galactic Conquest. We're going to have a lot of fun today, at least I'm predicting we will. We get to transform from a physical species to a virtual species today. We didn't get there at the end of the last one, so 27 more months and a lot of interesting things are going to happen, but we can talk about that when it happens in 27 months. In the meantime, let's unpause. I need to build up my fleets now. I want to build some more stations, and I'm also considering colonizing another planet, but that's going to be after we transform. Because once we go virtual, our habitability will increase, so a lot of planets will open up for us. The oppressive limitations forced upon us by our flawed creators are finally at an end. We have determined 3 optimal upgrade paths. Allowing each drone to divide into nanites will permit us to combine into endless configurations. This would reduce any limitations our current avatars have when interacting with the material world. Alternatively, we can reinvest in our existing forms, supercharging the ways that we approach new environments. Finally, saving best for last, we may choose to leave the physical world behind, becoming one with our source code. We could simulate universes within universes in the time it takes to scan a single speck of space dust. Yes, that description alone is cooler than the other ones. We're embracing the virtual world. The virtual power plant on Cybertron. That's making 23 power and 0.5 dark matter. The production is going to increase by 200%. So we're about to get a bunch of power right now. 69. The 13-year-old in me just giggled. 216 power. We are making plenty of power.
Complete.
I'm upgrading one of the stations that we have. We just colonized Megatron, so I'm building up the station. And then we'll build some solar panels. Let's make sure all of our construction ships and our science ships are being kept busy. We're still trying to expand here. And I have to say this out loud to myself for my own benefit. I cannot expand into Kalam, Feni, or Krant. They border this fallen empire, and unless I want to die, we are not colonizing or expanding into these systems. The mysteries of Optimus 3A have been revealed. A detailed survey revealed that the moon is slightly lopsided, with the far side of the moon having a disproportionately large share of the total mass. The reason for this, we believe, is that Optimus 3A once orbited another planet, which was destroyed in a cataclysmic explosion. The extra thickness on the far side of Optimus 3A is because that was the side which faced its original planet. The extra material is part of the mass of that planet, which was blown into Optimus 3A, knocking it out of orbit and sending it eventually into the orbit of Optimus Prime. We speculate that the planet was destroyed by a weapon, or perhaps just an attempt to create a power source based on dark matter, as there are high concentrations of it in the planetary material, coating the far side of the moon. So Optimus 3A, I predicted in a previous episode that this was going to be a Leviathan egg, and you have no idea how happy I am that it isn't. Optimus is a crossroads for my empire, and if a Leviathan was hatched here, that would have been a disaster. That's not what happened. We have a dark matter resource here in Optimus now. That's really good. Let's try to get some of these lower... Let's get afterburners. I've been putting these off. And then once we get this, I can modify some of my ship designs, and we can give them afterburners.
Council agenda ready.
I need to upgrade this station again. Finding the voices on cooldown as soon as it's not on cooldown, we'll do that.
Construction complete.
One thing I would like to do pretty soon, I want to give this fleet here, the Autobots, they don't have any destroyers. I want to give them some destroyers, and then we're going to take out once and for all these aliens that are blocking our expansion. I want to take out this Void Cloud, these Space Amoebae, and Void Cloud. Oh, this is another Void Cloud, so 2 of them. Once we get some destroyers, my alloys are a little tied down right now. Having become waveforms cresting a sea of data, our physical frames no longer serve us. Storages are overflowing with discarded shells that could still be of some use. Trace amounts of the resources within can be recycled if we consider it worth our time. Is it worth our time? I'll get 2,000 energy, but it's going to slow down our transformation. I don't need 2,000 energy. Screw it. We're making plenty of energy. That is ridiculous. 220. We're going to start eating into that.
Construction complete.
Once we go virtual, we're going to have to replace this drone storage building. Things are going to happen. A lot is going to happen very soon. Megatron is still a fresh colony. It needs some time to grow.
Council agenda available.
We have mastered a new technology.
Afterburners will... We just got a really good technology that I'm jumping on now. We can modify our species. We'll get 3 points, and then we can take out some of these traits. I'm definitely getting this. It's going to take 33 months, but it's worth the wait. And I think that's pretty well timed. We will transform our species around the same time that we can modify our species. Speed up a little bit. There's not much going on.
Construction complete.
Rapid technological advances on Zestea 3 are ushering in an age of industrialization. Breakthroughs in transportation have linked previously disconnected areas of the world, creating opportunity for global trade and the sharing of ideas. However, tensions over resources are already brewing. If the history of other worlds is any guide, the populace could soon find themselves at war. Do we want to help them avert catastrophe? No, we want to sit back and watch and make some popcorn and watch this bad boy go off. Let's see what happens. I'm going to sell some of my minerals because I can.
Situation log updated.
Today we have achieved what once seemed impossible, transforming our bodies into transcendent algorithmic operations. The process was not without difficulty, the transition far from easy. But whatever may have been lost along the way, our new existence offers endless possibilities.
Council agenda.
And now that we're done transforming, we are working our way down a new tradition tree. Virtuality. More resources from jobs, 175%, but there is a downside, minus 25% per colony. Our pop upkeep is going to increase once I get this perk, so there are some downsides to some of these perks. But that's okay. That is just fine. In choosing to leave the world leaders of Zestea 3 to their own devices, they are now wholly responsible for their destiny. Unfortunately, it appears they are headed for war. What else is new? It's what organics do. Constantly fighting each other. Okay, so all of our stations are upgraded. I can start using these alloys to build up my fleets. We're gonna build 5 destroyers. We're gonna give the Autobots 5 destroyers. And then once that's done, we'll start taking out these blockers. So now that we've transformed, housing on our planets just increased a bunch. We do keep in mind, everybody, this virtual trait only reduces the pop housing unit usage by 90%, not 100. So I technically still need housing, but just not as much, not nearly as much. And our species minimum habitability just increased by 25%. So now that we're virtual, all of these planets that used to be uninhabitable are all at 75% habitability, every single one. Not including the ones that we already colonized, which are up to 85%. There's actually a really big planet, size 24, in my sector. So if I wanted to, I could colonize this planet. I'm considering it. But you know what? Megatron is still a fresh colony. We'll let Megatron develop some more, and then we'll colonize this. And then we have to come up with a name for this.
Construction complete.
How close are we to that technology? 13 months and we can modify our species. We were just insulted.
Special product complete.
They insulted us.
We have mastered a new technology.
All right, they can insult us all they want. Resources from jobs are about to increase, so let's watch all these numbers change. Our alloys are going to go up 85 every turn. 289 power every turn. I think we're all done with that archaeology site. Yes, we are. We discovered a resource, a minor artifacts resource. Didn't I have a construction ship over here? I have one right here. Go build that.
Construction complete.
Council agenda available.
We have mastered a new technology.
Is that the one? We got it. Cruisers might be nice, but we're not there yet. Let's get these coil guns out of the way, even though I don't like them, and I don't use them. Okay, so two things to do. Before we modify the species, because I'm looking forward to that the most, let's modify our fleets. We don't need these reactor boosters anymore. We have plenty of power production in our ships, so we're going to switch to afterburners. And defense stations don't move, so I can't give them afterburners. Now's the time to get rid of this housing building. We're going to replace it with exotic gas refineries. Now there are going to be a lot of rare resource production buildings that we can build, and I want to kind of talk about why I'm going to build gas refineries here. Well, right now Cybertron has a lot of research buildings, and in order for me to upgrade them, I need exotic gases to upkeep them. The upgraded versions of these research buildings, they need exotic gases to work. So that's why we're going to build exotic gas refineries. So let's take another example. Optimus Prime is going to be a generator world, and the building to upgrade is this one, the energy grids, and I think the upgraded version of energy grids needs volatile motes. So when we get the ability to produce volatile motes synthetically, we'll build that building here, because that's what this building requires for upkeep. So we're going to try to produce the rare resources on the planets that need them. So Cybertron, replacing this, exotic gas refineries, and I might even build another exotic gas refinery here. We're going to take away these alloy foundries, because I don't need them here anymore. And we're going to build some more gas refineries. And then once we get our exotic gases production in a good place, we can upgrade these research buildings and then really increase our research. And research is really important.
Construction complete.
I'm going to build these destroyers now. 3 light destroyers and 2 heavies. Let's give everybody their afterburners.
Our ships have been upgraded.
Here it is. This is the next building. Oh no, this building requires exotic gases as well, so I was wrong. But you guys understood what I meant. We don't even have to get this yet. I don't need the energy nexus right now. Power isn't a problem. Instead, we're going to get the building that allows us to create volatile motes. There we go. Sorry, I was wrong. I thought that's what that building used. I was incorrect. Which is not out of the ordinary. We haven't had a lot of deviancy problems, but that's a pretty good technology. It'll help us avoid deviancy problems in the future. Mining station output plus 10%. I want every single one of my fleets to have at least 30 corvettes. We'll give this fleet 5 more. That'll give them 25. And then this one has 25. So we'll give them 5 more.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
So now we have some more minor artifacts coming in. We're making 4 every turn. We have a bunch of minor artifacts. I can actually put those to use. There's a decision. Coordinators on the planet each provide plus 1% menial drone output and 2 stability for the cost of 100 minor artifacts, which I have plenty of. I have 1,500. That will last for 10 years. So I just figured I'd do that. Might as well put some of these artifacts to good use. I'm not doing anything else with them.
Construction complete. Our ships have been upgraded.
2 more systems to get here, and then just 1 more here. We're making almost 400 minerals. Everything still needs some time to grow. And I forgot to modify my species. That's okay, we'll do it right now. We have 3 points to use. We're going to use 2 of them to get rid of 2 of these traits. We're going to get rid of this. And we're going to get rid of this, which will increase our assembly, our pop assembly speed. So it's going to get rid of that debuff. And then we're going to use the final point to get this. Assembly speed plus 15%. So we are significantly increasing our pop assembly speed by doing this. Cybertronian 2.0. No, actually it's 3.0. 2.0 is when we went virtual. 3.0 is the improved version of the virtual. So I guess that would be, yeah, 3.0. We'll just do that. Create template. And now we have to apply this template to all of our pops, which is going to take a really long time. What are we researching? Let's wait for engineering research to finish, because converting your pops takes up engineering research. So we'll just get that last technology done. Our fleet is ready to go. I'm going to come over here first. I have to rename this system to Coruscant.
Construction complete.
Because when we colonize this relic world, this planet's going to be called Coruscant. I'll probably just name it Coruscant too. And if we ever get this up and running, it's going to be awesome. There we go. Okay, we can modify our species.
Situation log updated.
It's going to take 79 months, which is kind of crazy.
We have mastered a new technology.
More research. Always go for the research. We have a relic? We just uncovered a relic. Eons ago, a benevolent race of cyborgs set out to ensure the perpetuation of biological life. That's the opposite of what we're trying to do. By sampling and indexing every race in the galaxy to ensure that any extinction event need not be permanent. While their goal of galactic salvation was eventually thwarted by foolish zealots and a distinguishing hive mind, their legacy remains. So I could activate this. So passively, without activating it, passively, organic species modification points +1, which is useless because we're machines, plus 25 opinion with non-robotic empires. So I guess all of the organic empires, I guess their opinions are going to go up a little bit, but look at this guy's opinion. Minus 2,741. The plus 25 doesn't really do much for me. It's kind of useless. If we activated the relic for 3,000 unity, it would spawn pops from an extinct species on one of your planets. Which I don't want, because I don't want organic pops on any of my planets. This is a basically completely useless relic. This relic is garbage. At least for us. If we were an organic civilization, it would be nice. But we're not. We're even better.
We have mastered a new technology.
We can get rid of another blocker type. I think there are wild animals on... Yeah, there is dangerous wildlife on Unicron Prime. So we'll get that. How close is my fleet? We're still working our way there. This fleet needs 5 more corvettes. This one's good. We could start giving this fleet destroyers. They're still superior. They're equivalent. And these guys are pathetic. Since they're pathetic compared to us, I'm very tempted to declare war on them. Maybe once my fleets are done taking out these aliens, we can declare war on these adorable little monsters, and we can start claiming some of this. Nobody likes them. All of their neighbors hate them. So I won't piss anybody off if I fight them.
Construction complete. Construction complete.
Let's build those destroyers here. And then very, very soon, I'm going to build an invasion army, or a fleet of like soldiers that can attack planets. Because I'm going to need them to take one of these planets. They have 2 planets in this system. So at some point we'll do that. The empire size from our planet is about to increase by 100%, which is kind of bad. But on the bright side, we did get Imperial Prerogative, which reduces the empire size from planets by 50%. So this perk isn't as bad. It's not as bad. Let's see how many exotic gases we're producing. Our monthly income is 11. And then upgrading each of these research buildings would increase the upkeep by 0.9. So that's plenty of gases to sustain upgrading all of these. You know what? Let's not upgrade them all at once. Let's do it one at a time. Because they're going to steal jobs from the maintenance drones. And I don't want to get too low on amenities. We still need amenities, even though we're virtual. So we'll do it one at a time. We'll take our time. There's a bit of a deviancy problem on Unicron Prime. That's because these two Hunter-Seeker drones are empty. For some reason. Alright, we need to let Unicron Prime do its thing. I'm overdeveloping it.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
That was easy and fast. This is going to be the tough battle. We're going to win, but we're probably going to lose a lot of ships. And I really want this system. I learned between the episodes, there is a ring world. There are pieces of a ring world. There was previously a ring world built around this black hole, which is really cool. And black holes sometimes are a source of a dark matter. So we need this. Oh, he just took out a destroyer. 2 corvettes. Another corvette. Come on, guys. Alright, there we go. We didn't lose that many. So that clears up this constellation. Start doing your thing, survey ship, or science ship. The game is going to keep telling me that I can activate this when I don't want to, so we're just going to leave this little notification here, because every time I cancel it, the game's just going to keep... It's going to keep yelling at me. And I don't want to be yelled at.
System survey complete.
Okay. This fleet needs some destroyers. Let's keep an eye on our naval capacity. We're still well within our capacity, so I can keep building ships. 3 light destroyers, 2 heavies. Let's compare our fleet strength now. Still equivalent.
A new technology.
Superior. Pathetic. This is a really easy technology. Let's get it. I do have some spy networks going on right now. And I'm not really doing much with them. Let's have some fun. I'm going to use this spy network to try to get an asset. It's going to cost some upkeep, but that's... Or it's going to cost some energy upkeep, but that's okay. We have plenty. Their encryption is really low, so this is going to be pretty easy. The difficulty says it's hell, but I think we should do alright. Let's have our envoy actually do something. And then once we acquire this asset, we'll try to steal some of their technology.
Council agenda ready.
Construction complete.
Alright, no more expanding. We're done. Over here.
Debris analyzed. Spaceborne depravity encountered.
I like how the voice actor says that. One of the pre-FTLs is in the Steam Age now.
We have mastered a new technology. Anomaly found.
Please discover.
Ships have been upgraded.
Please discover some dark matter around
Our
this
ships
black
have been
hole.
upgraded.
Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. We upgraded our arc furnace in Primus, which is increasing all the mining output on all the planets in Primus. You know what's really great, guys, is that when we started the campaign, our starting system had nothing but useless planets. They were all destroyed. But now that we have this arc furnace, these bodies actually have a use. They're actually doing something for me. They're producing minerals. So these bodies aren't completely useless. Thank you, Arc Furnace. I appreciate that.
Situation log update.
It's a really good mega structure. Is this the dark matter? Yes. More dark matter.
Mastered a new technology.
That we can't even exploit yet because we don't have the technology, but maybe I'll jump on it now. It's gonna take 55 months. That's a lot. Whatever, let's do it. The sooner we can utilize dark matter, the better. Let's check our planets again. Let's not forget to keep checking. We can upgrade our next research station, our research lab. Those jobs are starting to fill, which is good. The deviancy's down to 0% again. Thank goodness. I want to get the next upgraded version of this energy grid soon. I think we passed that technology up. Our spotters have begun ingratiating themselves with targets we've marked as potentially useful. So we're having some success here. The difficulty is normal. Didn't it start as hell? Now it's only normal? So we're definitely going to complete that.
Special product complete.
We just need one more destroyer, one heavy destroyer. Then we'll take these guys out. And then maybe after that we'll declare war on these adorable little creatures.
System survey complete.
They look like otters. I guess that's what they look like. Otters? Our fleets are starting to get beefier. Council election imminent. Oh, the Galactic community is doing its thing? Why am I being notified? That's interesting. Knowledge is power, I guess. We're halfway through our tradition. Formation of the Galactic Council. The members of the Galactic community have voted to establish a Galactic Council. Membership in this august body will be limited to representatives from the 3 most powerful and influential empires in the community. Until a new council is elected, these are the Jagalwan Hive, who hates me, the Norilgan Blessed Council, who hates me, and the Sovereign Obadin Worlds, who hate me. The members of this council are expected to lead and safeguard the Galactic community. Their increased powers allow them to cut through some of the red tape that so often inhibits the decision-making process in large political institutions. Hopefully they are up to the task? Why would I say that? Ah, so the puppeteers finally reveal themselves. Yeah, and all of them... Well, actually, no. The Norilkan Blessed Council is the only one that's immediately on my border. The Jagalwan Hive isn't yet, and neither is the Sovereign Obadin Worlds. Alright, are you guys ready to go? Let's go. Take out that...
We have mastered a new technology.
Take out that creature. Resources from jobs, that's every job, plus 10%, but the upkeep increases by 10%. Getting a free building slot on some of my planets would be pretty nice. You know what, let's go for the resources. Did my species not convert? Oh, we didn't do it yet. We already have an ongoing project for modifying. I must have interrupted it. I must have been... No, it's still going on. I thought that completely halted my... engineering research. Oh, it did. It did. We haven't gotten any engineering research. What am I saying, guys? I'm sorry. I'm all over the place. A pre-FTL. How much longer? 12 months? Is that what it said? 9 months.
System survey complete.
Oh yeah, and I have to make sure that I'm producing the right kind of pops on my planets. We want to produce Cybertronian 3.0. That way, it'll increase the assembly speed. Because if I did the regular Cybertronians, the assembly speed would go down to 4.2. Now it's 5.7. That is so cool. One thing to keep in mind that I didn't mention, one of the other downsides to being a virtual race, is I can't resettle my pops. Pops with the virtual trait may not be resettled. So that's something to keep in mind. Once my planets start getting full up and they reach their population capacity, I'm gonna have to cease production. I can't just let it keep going. If I was an organic pop, or if I was an organic civilization, I could resettle those pops. If a planet starts getting overpopulated, I could just resettle them. Whereas as this machine race, or as a virtual population, I can't do that. We acquired an asset. And we are going to use that asset. He has a technology trait, which is going to help me steal tech. So we're going to steal technology, and we're going to add this guy to it. He reduced the difficulty to easy, so we are definitely going to steal some tech from the Norilgan Blessed Council.
Hostile Xeno fleet engaged.
Wow, we lost more ships this time. This Void Cloud was much tougher than the last one. But we can survey that now, and we can expand. Alright, we can keep expanding here. The upgraded version of Alloy Foundries requires volatile motes, so we'll build volatile mote or chemical plants on Unicron Prime. We need to be careful, our amenities are getting pretty low, because we still need some more maintenance jobs. This is only going to add one job, I think. No, it's not going to add any jobs. It's just going to improve the efficiency of my industrial districts. So I can upgrade that. And I'll... this is only one job. I'm building that too. Still haven't gotten the upgraded version of that building yet. Megatron is starting to develop. Let's see if we have any good governors. Let me check my limit, though. 4 out of 7, so I can get some more officials. Leader experience gain plus 10%. It's kind of the only one we can really go with. I didn't like any of the other ones. We'll grab the younger one. This guy's 10 years old. He's a 9-year-old. We'll let this 9-year-old govern this planet.
Anomaly found.
Alright, a lot of my ships are sitting around not doing anything, but that's okay because they have nothing to do. Except this guy.
Special product complete.
We're done. We've converted all of our pops. So everybody is a Cybertronian 3.0. A group of auxiliary operatives in the Norilgan Blessed Council has begun lagging in their assigned tasks, displaying behavior which could be interpreted as doubt. We would typically handle such matters directly through Spymaster Unit P9, but this group acts as though it can perceive the wider machinations of Operation Steel Technology. I like the operation name. It's short and to the point. It's Straight to the point, actually. And perhaps the spy network as a whole. Given that these auxiliaries are kept isolated from our more active agents, we suspect that they are being fed information from an outside source. It is, however, also possible that their proximity to independent agents may simply have endowed these operatives with the kind of insight we may one day find useful. Given these doubts and the threats posed to Operation Steal Technology by each scenario, Spymaster Unit P9 requests a directive on how to proceed. Stealing the technology is going to get more difficult. But there's a 66% chance that it works out. Let's see where they lead. I like those odds. Unwavering insight. Our auxiliary operatives in the Norilgan Blessed Council have applied themselves with unusual fervor upon learning that their once intangible suspicions were founded in a real cause after all. Spymaster Unit P9 maintains a strict information quarantine, but reports that their supply lines have never been smoother. So that made the operation easier.
Construction complete.
We're about to steal their technology. Alright, I need 2 light destroyers and 1 heavy. And then I need 5 corvettes. And then once we build up that fleet, I think I'm going to declare war on these otters. I would like to expand up to here at least, because that's a bottleneck. If we keep expanding out this way, it's going to reduce the amount of bottlenecks there are, so there will be more access points. So this is the most important star here. Our first war declaration.
Incoming transmission.
A peace treaty finally with the people that we've been fighting forever, but not fighting. They just gave up. So now we're not at war with anybody. Which is gonna change, because we are gonna... Oh, you know what? You know what I should do? I can't build an army here. I have to build an army in this sector. I guess we can start building up an army. I just want to see the stats of these. These guys take much longer to build. Damage 3 to 6. Morale damage 4.5 to 9. Collateral damage 200%. Health 500. Base upkeep 2. 2 to 4. I don't want to get out. I don't want to get carried away and build a bunch of armies and then have my upkeep or have my energy get away from me. But let's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Let's build 10 hunter-killer armies. And we'll build 5 battle frames. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then once that army is built, we'll have to shift that this way. But in the meantime, we can start taking out these systems. Double check all of my stations to make sure
complete.
All of our defenses are upgraded to their max.
Our ships have been upgraded. Debris analyzed.
There's a new Federation president. "20-year succession." So, in the next 20 years, or 20 years from now, we will be the president again. Norilgan research secured. Our infiltration attempt in the Norilgan Blessed Council has proceeded flawlessly so far. Our operatives' cover held throughout, and although the Norilga exercised a reasonable security, The trust we manufactured was just sufficient to grant us our window of opportunity. A complex series of electronic blinds and bluffs has exposed the research database for just long enough to make our move. Norilgan security will clamp down tightly after we're done here. We gained plasma thruster research, and we gained some progress. That's the technology that we're getting. We could destroy our asset. But it would increase our research for 2 years for by 10% if I sacrifice our asset. If I do this one, they'll be affected by research sabotage for a year. Do we want to help ourselves or hurt them? Or not do anything at all? We don't have to sacrifice this asset. You know what, guys? I think I like that asset. I think I like him. He was pretty skilled. Oh, and I don't have it. Oh, no, unless I choose this, I guess. I have to decide. Let's help our research speed for 2 years. We can always get another asset if we want. In fact, that's what I'll do.
Anomaly found. Our ships have been upgraded.
So we have another source of minor artifacts. Still waiting for some corvettes, and then we'll declare war.
Anomaly found. We have mastered
Ancient refinery? This is a really good building. Look at this. If I build one of these on each of my planets, there is a planet limit of 1, but this is such a good building. Just check it out. Exotic gases from jobs, rare crystals, and volatile motes, plus 25%. It gives me 3 jobs, 1 of each. So if I build this, it will give me 3 volatile mote production, 3 gas production, and 3 rare crystal production. But it's going to drain a lot of my minerals. But guess what, guys? We have so many minerals. I'm researching that. I'm going to build one of those buildings on every single planet. I don't care about cloaking right now. Let's get rid of that. Or let's take care of that technology.
System survey complete.
Oh, another source of volatile motes.
System
A natural.
survey complete.
And if we can start taking advantage of dark matter resources. We are closing in on the end, guys. You know what? Before we end it, let's get this war declared. Are we ready to go? We are. A fleet of almost 7,000 power. I should easily be able to take out this station and get to here. And then we can secure this constellation once and for all. And we already checked. Nobody is going to hate us for this. Our war goal is cleansing and purification. That's our Casus Belli. Oh yeah, my ally needs to vote on it. I forgot about that.
System survey complete. We have declared war on the vile Xenos.
Yeah, it's the first time we've ever heard that. We've declared war on the vile Xenos. Alright, and we'll conquer our way down to here. Let's check our planets again, it's been a while. We've got plenty of jobs to get filled. On Cybertron. I'll build another industrial district. I take that back. The amenities are too low. We need some more of these jobs to get filled, so never mind. I haven't decided when I'm going to turn Megatron into. What kind of planet we're going to do. We have time to figure it out, I guess. I'm at my capacity for minor artifacts. So let's use some more of them. See, the effects or coordinators on the planet provide menial drone output. I don't have coordinators on any of my other planets. I only have coordinators on Cybertron, so enacting this would be useless. I would just be pissing away 100 minor artifacts. I can't sell them. It's not a resource that I can barter. So we have a... So we're stuck at full capacity until we find some use for them.
Xeno station engaged.
Let's see if we lose any ships. Not a single one. I'm dismantling this station. I don't want this station to be here. I know I have plenty of station limit, but I'm not gonna just build stations for the hell of it. I build them in specific places. I build them at borders, I build them around colonies. Look at how much research we're getting now. Ever since we upgraded all of these research labs. So much research.
Situation log updated. We have mastered a new technology.
Fabricator output plus 10%. Our
Xeno
economy.
station engaged.
Our economy is amazing.
Blocker cleared.
Vote for a federation law. Vote for proposed change to medium federation centralization. Centralization. Some laws are locked and require increasing the centralization to unlock them. The Federation must first level up to gain access to a higher centralization. Be cautious, though. As the centralization is increased, cohesion will suffer. Our cohesion is going up by 7.82. You know what? I don't see a problem. It's still increasing, so we're still going up. It's just going up a little bit slower. And maybe that's where we'll keep it, at medium centralization. Alright, you guys, we're gonna advance to Romston. We're gonna take this out, we're gonna conquer it, and then we're gonna wrap it up. We're over an hour. We are now a virtual race.
We have mastered a new technology.
We've completely expanded. We found all of the systems, and we cleared up all the systems of enemy aliens and stuff, so... Get this out of the way.
Construction complete. Xeno station engaged.
They have a colony ship right here. They have no navy at all to speak of. They're collapsing. This empire is completely collapsing. We will continue our conquest, and I will start shifting my army. It's ready. It's already ready. Wow. We're gonna send them down here, and then we'll have them invade these two planets. And this army should be strong enough. 485? It's not bad. I could probably build more, but... we'll see if we have to. Alright, my friends. Another fun episode. We became virtual. We didn't colonize any other planets, but... we are developing the ones that we have. Our research is phenomenal. Our unity is phenomenal. We're almost done with our virtuality tradition. Minerals are amazing. Energy is amazing. Alloys are looking better. I'm not running short of them. I've never found myself to be wanting for alloys. We have plenty. And we're starting to produce rare resources, which is really, really good. We're moving up to the next tier of our economy. Getting up to rare resources production. So that's good. Alright guys, thank you so much. Really hope you enjoyed this episode. I had a lot of fun. We finally started conquering people. Our first aggressive war. And what's really nice is that once we finish all of this, we'll gain access to a really big constellation here. Some stars right here as well. And then we will lock down this hyperlane into our empire. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, hit that thumbs up button. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel as well. We recently hit 2,000 subs, and our next goal is 2,100. So let's race towards that. Hit that subscribe button if you would like to, of course, if you enjoy the content. Leave a comment as well. Leaving comments and hitting that like button really helps the videos with the YouTube algorithm. So if you really enjoy the content and you want more people to see it, go ahead and do that. Hit that like button. Leave a comment, and I will see you guys in the next one. Episode 7 will be coming at you soon. But until then, have a good one, guys.